It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers, leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the 49ers and the Eagles, just ahead on EA Sports.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is a rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the defending NFC champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Now they'll be led out by a four-time Super Bowl champion elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in the year 2000. This is Joe Montana.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. Four touchdowns, one pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
They got the win, so you got to give him another chance?
I'm going to give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try and eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
Joe Montana on second down. He will find T.O. on the left side, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A throw left side complete to Harold Carmichael. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
Now here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. The drive starts with a completion left side, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On first down, it's Gore.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk with his first career NFL touchdown. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Keeps himself upright. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here we go on 2nd and 12. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And he's got this down to the 35. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They'll set up a throw to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. A first carry for Larry Roundtree III. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He's got it to the 43 here.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll drop to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll try it up the gut with Gore. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a yard. They'll set up to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to the ground game here. Gore. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Touchdown 49ers. Terrell Owens with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Niners go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They go play action here on first down. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete. The Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third down and 12. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. Fielded at the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll look to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Back to throw again. A dump off here for Gore. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a 3rd down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle, and he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further, as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Zach Ertz has it complete. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And the Niners get there and bring him down. DJ Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Joe Montana here going to the air on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Now 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
2nd down, Roundtree again. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. Now he'll try to run with this.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Donovan McNabb. A 4-yard touchdown scamper.
And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Joe Montana on 2nd down. His throw incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll get this one complete to T.O. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Gore now running out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's complete. It's Gore. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Touchdown! A great play there. 37 yards.
And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Second and 2.
That'll be caught. Rager with it.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
Now back to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Gore. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Hauled in over the middle by Rager.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And oh, he coughed it up.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
This is the 2-time Pro Bowler, Garrison Hurst. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They'll try and choose some clock with Gore.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
3rd and 4. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for San Francisco, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.